Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Volunteers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. He was hoping for something a little more. That they get him on the ground at the 20. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Johnson wants to throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he'll just get rid of that one.
How nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off the spot. They get him off the spot, he gets outside the pocket. Did a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. Oh, a lot of space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And how about that? A lot of coaches talk about being aggressive and we're going to take shots, but then they get conservative in the game. But first drive, coming out, showing this defense we are not afraid to throw the ball deep. Might keep that defense a little.
He lets it fly. Got it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking to get it in. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Touchdown Tigers. Fitted in the window for the score.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
How about that? You get the ball first, the opening drive, and you take the ball right down the field. You said, forget extra points. I'm going to go for 2. So the only thing so far that's gone wrong for you is you failed.
Give to the running back from the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just...
Snags it inside the 20. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Here's the pressure. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Vols!
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Johnson looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Grab near the marker. It's Brown. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Steps away. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country. They were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Dumps it to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Got room at the 35. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw,
he's looking deep. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers! Here comes the 2-point try. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reed.
And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sack on the 2-point try. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Dumps it off to the flats. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback making adjustments. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. So now it's 2nd and long.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll try the right side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On the set.
And the Vols need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets...
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Sets up the screen. Hits a seam wide open. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big...
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Johnson wants to throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Fires to the wideout.